Hey guys, just picked up this portable generator from Harbor Freight. There's a coupon you can find online where it's on sale for $99. This same generator is imported by different companies, and depending on how much the importer wants to lie, they give you different ratings. You can see the rating down there at the bottom. 800 watts for rated and 900 for the surge. Northern Tool sells one of these that's identical, so I'm told, that they say is 1,000 watt rated and 1,200 watt surge. There's been people that have tested them and will tell you that the output is exactly the same. And these can be, you can usually get these cheaper at Harbor Freight than you can from Northern Tool. Little panel on the side that gives you some detail on what it can run and estimated watts, what it takes to run those things. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this thing, show you what's inside. I've used these in the past. Pretty good for what they are. I mean, for the price, you can't really beat them. The Honda guys will stick their nose in the air and talk about how much better the inverter units are. And for running sensitive equipment, they are better and they're quieter. And those units are 4-stroke. This is a 2-stroke, which means you have to mix the gas and the oil, and it doesn't run quite as clean as those units. But these can actually run things that those Hondas can't, such as some chainsaws and skill saws and that type of thing that the Hondas have trouble with. They flat won't run some of them, and this will bog down a little bit, and the output will drop. But those simple devices that just run an electric motor like that, the output's not really that critical for their use. I don't know the effect it'll have on longevity, but those Honda units flat won't run my electric chainsaw, and I know for a fact that this will. You have to feather the throttle a little bit to get it up to speed, but it will run it. Will cut wood just fine. So those things are nice, and it's a lot cheaper than those inverter generators, which run for upwards of $600 in many cases. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of the box and put some gas in it, check it out, and we'll go from there. Alright, there's the unit. Took it out of the box, put the handle on, gassed it up with the proper 50-to-1 mix that it requires. Got the petcock turned on. Don't appear to be any leaks that I can see. So I'm gonna get the switch to run, turn on the choke, and we're gonna try and fire it up. I don't know how this is gonna work with the camera in my hand, but here goes. Well, that answered that. And the fuel cap leaked on me just a little bit right then. Let's wipe that up before we start it. So I'm going to have to put the camera down. Let's see, I don't have a tripod. We'll try and put it down here where we can see what I'm doing. There we go. You can see the generator. Okay, here goes nothing. difference is with the camera, it can be deceiving on camera. It's really not loud at all. There's the exhaust right there. That's the noisiest side of it. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Much quieter than my 4-stroke home light generator. It has a Subaru engine on it, which the engine's actually not too loud, but the exhaust note's kind of loud on that one compared to this. It's much quieter. And for right out of the box with the junky spark plug that's in it, I'm pretty happy with the way it's running so far. So let's plug the hot plate in it, see what happens here. Get it to boil water. I just put it on there, it started steaming within about a minute. So it's coming out there pretty good now, so it should heat it up. I got it on medium. To break it in, it says not to go more than 600 watts for the first, I think, 25 hours of operation. Not sure exactly what the hot plate draws on medium, but the generator seems to be doing okay. It's only been under this load for a few minutes, so it should be alright. We're going to let this run a little while and see if it'll actually bring that water to a rolling boil. So we'll check back in on that. I'll let it run for a few minutes. See what happens. There we go. It didn't take long at all, and that water is definitely boiling. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think I got the hot plate on sale for about $20. I bought that some time ago. It's the first time I've used it. Go ahead and turn this off now. Give the generator a little break. A lot smoother when it's got a load. Go ahead and shut it off here. Alright. Got a 500 watt work light there running. There's the voltage. Bouncing basically between 115 and change. 118, 119. It's still warming up though, so it may stabilize a bit. There's the hot plate again. We're gonna put that on there and see what it draws. The stumbled a little bit. I don't know if you heard that. Anyways, we're gonna put the hot plate on there and see what it draws the voltage down to here in a minute after the generator warms up a little bit. It's still not up to full temperature yet, I'm sure. So we'll give it a minute here and see what happens. See if I can turn this off without burning myself here. Let's turn the hot plate on here and see what it does. Definitely drawing it down a bit. It doesn't seem to make much difference whether this is on low or high. Seems like it must be either on or off with regard to what it draws. Let's check the hertz out and see where it's at. Drawn it down from 6061 to 5859. Let's see where our voltage is again. Alright. Let me know what you think of these voltages, I'm curious. I've been turning off the fuel to shut that generator off and letting it run dry. And I've been told that that's not good for two-strokes to do too often. So, curious to get opinions on that. And if anybody out there knows how to read plugs, this is the spark plug. It's got about 5 hours on it, maybe, give or take. It's kind of light on this side and darker on that side. You can see where there's, I guess this is carbon built up around the edge here of the threads. Let me know what you guys think.